everybody, what's going on? It's Diane Atkins from the Impeach Obama March in DC, and just basically here to touch base and let you know that we're having a second Impeach Obama rally. It's coming up on August 1st, which will be on the West Front lawn again in front of the Capitol building. That is directly across from the reflection pool, so please come out and join us. You know, for our first rally, we didn't have a huge turnout by any means. We had about just under 40 people. And I guess that's okay because it's just me and Carl Boyd Jr. He's the other organizer, and we're just two people, you know, no big organizations or anything like that. And so we made a go of it, and we were so happy and so blessed for everyone who turned out. They were just really beautiful, wonderful people, great patriots, and it was a blessing that they all came. You know, you guys made it. You made it happen. So we want to thank you, and we think you served your country well by showing up and showing out. So that being said, we are, again, it's August 1st, and it's going to be 12 o'clock. You know, some people, they get a little upset. They say, you know, why does every rally that anybody ever has, why do they always do it on a weekday? Like, why can't they do it on a weekend when more people could show up? And I've gotten this comment over and over again on Facebook, even on Twitter. And the very simple, very blunt answer is because your lawmakers do not work on the weekends. Congress and the Senate, they are only there during the week and not always then either. So, you know, to go on the weekend, yeah, you'll probably get some more people show up. However, who are you protesting to? You, a couple of tourists, and some teenagers with their skateboards on the weekend? I mean, you know, so, and I'm not trying to be facetious. You know, I know it's coming across that way, and I'm sorry. I'm just trying to let some people who really ask that understand. I mean, listen, anyone who does any kind of protest or any rally, you know, if you're doing it during the week, that a lot of people are not going to be able to make it. And if you know that you're doing it in an area where people have to maybe fly in to get there or whatever, there's money issues that come up, there's family issues, there's life issues. People aren't just jumping on planes to come to DC unless it's, you know, something big and spectacular. And, you know, hey, that's life. So it's okay. If you can't make it, we're sorry, you know, and we understand. Nobody's holding it against you. But you know what? If you can show up, if you can make it to DC, we'd love to have you there, you know, because we're trying to show Congress, you know, that all the talk, and of course, listen, they get calls, you know, I'm sure people call them, they email them all the time saying, you know, what in the heck are you going to do something about this guy in the White House? So I'm sure they know, right? And they read papers, they read blogs, they read all of this, they understand. But here's the thing, you know, on Twitter, on Facebook, everybody is so like, listen, this guy, he is guilty of treason, he's a traitor, he's anti-American, he's, you know, anti-Christian, he diminishes our nation in the eyes of everyone else around the world. You know, what's next? Is he going to get down on his knees and bow down to one of these leaders and kiss their feet? And, you know, and I might be one of those people saying that on Facebook, honestly, or Twitter. You know, I'm sure I'm pretty close to it. And you know what? Yeah, because he is, and he's ineffective, and he's a disgrace. And he needs to be brought in and questioned in front of a hearing and a panel of, you know, people to say, where were you the night of Benghazi? What were you doing? Who gave the stand-down order? You know, what's the problem with the IRS? Why isn't anybody fired? Why are you shuffling them around? What's the problem with the NSA? Why are you listening to billions of pieces of data, of communications from people? You know, so nobody's asking that, right? Because if nobody's pulling him in legally to under oath for something, he sure as hell ain't going to do it on his own. So this is why everybody's out there trying to do this. So if you really feel that way, and you live anywhere close enough to get to DC on Thursday, August 1st, come on out. We need you. It's not just me, my big mouth, you know, and Carl, and he, you know, he can talk too. You know, we're two very verbal people. But you know what? We need other people out there. We need you out there, all of you. You watching this, you're like, listen, this crazy Brooklyn chick, yeah, that's right, I'm a crazy Brooklyn chick. I got nothing better to do, right? Well, then maybe you got nothing better to do either. Come on out to, you know, Washington, and let's just do this. Let's just all do it together, all right? Because he's got to go. It's over. It's over. It's done. He's done. The other thing is there's this national thing going on. It's called Overpasses for Obama's Impeachment. A gentleman, I believe James Neighbors, started it. He got the idea when he saw a group of like a handful, like literally like 10 people, and I think it was like in Carlsbad, California. They stood on an overpass over a highway. They put a bunch of signs saying impeach Obama, and they backed up traffic for like 10 miles. So who's better than them, you know? I mean, come on. So he wants to do this nationally around, you know, July and August throughout. So anyways, their page on Facebook, which by the way is overpasses for Obama's impeachment, and then in parentheses is NY. Go to in parentheses and then put the abbreviation for your state and find your page. And they asked me to coordinate for like the Metro New York area, so I'm going to do for Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, the Bronx, and for Brooklyn and Manhattan, I figured the best overpass would actually be the Brooklyn Bridge. It's one of the it's got huge walkways, bikeways on either side of the bridge, and nobody gets arrested to go walking, protesting along there, as long as you don't block pedestrian traffic. This is not like an Occupy Wall Street jammy where they went on vehicular lanes and got like 700 of them arrested. We're not doing that, so don't worry about it. And then for Queens and the Bronx, same thing. There's a bridge, the Throgs Neck Bridge. And on either side of that bridge, there's, expressways leading onto there that do have overpasses on the way. So that's what I think I'm going to try to do. So if you want to do that and you want to join in either in August 1st in DC or in these local overpass rallies, please get in touch with me. I know Facebook, it's great, people answer back and forth, and Twitter and all that. I'd rather that you just email me directly, give me your phone number, and I'll call you and touch base with you, and let's just work out the details. Because especially when time's of the essence, I'd like to be able to organize by speaking to people and saying, are you coming? Okay, this is what day we're doing it, this is what time, is that good for you? Great, let's get out there. All right, so my email address, it's datkins2006 at AOL. So that's D, my first initial, ATKINS 2006 at AOL.com. Email me your information, your contact info, your phone number, whatever, and that way I can get back and forth with you, and let's just all do this. All right? So I'm excited. Come on, everybody, let's get amped up. Let's get out there. Let's do something. Okay, let's show the world that, you know what? Hey, when we have a traitor amongst us, he's got to be purged, right? So let's do it. All right, God bless you all. Love you. Peace, happiness, joy, and all of that. But come on out and just, start screaming to somebody you want to impeach Obama. Okay. All right. And hopefully, if I'm on a bridge or overpass, we don't find me under one. So you know what? It's all good. All right. Take care. I'll see you all soon. Bye.